Day 3 of 30 of the tiny home exodus.
Yeah, stay or go. We're in limbo as we speak. We're like both plans are, staying is a plan. We're gathering expertise and bringing in some friends and friends of friends. And then going is still daunting. It's like got to get through a good
A field.
100 yards of mud or
Right.
something.
It's not mud right now, but it could easily be mud when you put 20,000 pounds on clay soil. So we are taking a look right now at some options of the land. So there's this giant field of blackberry. The homes are right through there. And here's pretty much a big open area. If we want to get close to the homes and plug into utilities, then this area would be cleared. However, like these giant trees would totally clamp down on any afternoon sun. In the summer, that could really work great for hot days, but you're really not getting much sun. We're still winter right now. Of course, you could limb up a lot of that tree. There's a lot of dead stuff in that. So, and I already ran the numbers. We just started getting busy with the spreadsheet and pretty much came up with about $1.3 to $1.4 million. And a lot of questions marks on that, a lot of guesstimates on that list. So there's plans to go into the permit department and research this. If I was someone that wasn't interested in doing any other real estate investing, I wouldn't be doing any of this. I would just be figuring out how to get this thing out of the field. However, as I mentioned on day 2, very interested in creating affordable housing and creating density within cities and counties. And it happens to be that Santa Rosa has a 5-year opportunity for a permit for emergency housing. And this Sonoma County where we're at has only a 2-year. So 5 years is far more attractive if you're going to be buying home, upgrading it. The plan would be to buy a single family home, put in a junior accessory dwelling unit, which would be like taking over the garage and making it into a studio, and then putting a tiny home in the backyard as an accessory dwelling unit detached. But look at this. I mean, this is some gorgeous stuff here. Look at this giant field. Telling you, tiny home village, absolutely. And I also started doing some research of what this land is zoned for, and it's RR. And I don't know, for those of you that really know about this stuff, you dive into it. There was a long list of things that you can do on RR property. One, including, I think it had a trailer, a guest house, an ADU, what else? A bed and bath. I keep saying Airbnb. But the bed and bath, bed and breakfast. There we go. Totally getting that wrong. So then we kick it here in this field, the field that is either going to be having us put a lot of plywood down and take the tiny home and the truck around the field. Like I mentioned, it would be like this and then curve around and go outside that road that way. That is going to be a project. And so is this. So is figuring out if this is going to be a project. But this one has more to do with phone calls, people support. And I just want to thank so many people. I've run into people that are interested. There's interest in investing. There's interest in taking me down to the permit department. Thank you, Sonia, for talking with so much about what the world of permitting in Sonoma County is all about, because so much of it, in fact, you'll see even little areas, the former owner or the current owner, the one that's selling, actually did a lot of percolation testing around this field. So it'd be interesting to know. My vote would probably be a tiny home out in the middle of the sun versus the trees, but it really depends on if that soil can take waste. Now, here's the crazy part. People are like, what about a compost toilet? That's awesome. But a lot of towns and counties are not with it yet to allow for it. In fact, there's a crew, friends of mine, Occidental Arts and Ecology, finally got the first compost toilet approved in Sonoma County. It really is an ideal thing, and it's absolutely worth the fight, but not in the time frame that we've got. So once again, we've got 30 days now, -3, so that's what, 27 to go before we're supposed to move out of here and on to ? So send us love, send us your ideas, send us your interest, because we'd like to kick it here in this beautiful plot of land. And tomorrow I'll take you through the houses that are here, just to give you a little look-see, whether or not we can percolate for more than, you know, each of these houses, there's 3 one-bedroom houses on the property. So at least 2 of them can become a 2-bedroom, and all of that has a lot to do with permits and the ability and septic systems and you name it. So tune in tomorrow when we're just going to be kind of chilling. I feel like there's a lot of chill factor here because the last 2 days it was like kind of a sprint to get to information and access. And now we just need to kind of hunker down, give ourselves a little break, and then come Monday, hard money lender comes. Actually, Sunday, the realtor for the person selling the land will be here, and so will a friend of mine who does contracting will be here. So more information to gather, and yeah, here we go. The tiny home 30-day exodus. Bye.